Can you dig it? It's the controversial duo on the mic.
Here comes the big one.
Veg Tattoos and Marco bring you the Mood Lounge Show.
Hey, welcome to the Mood Lounge Show. I'm your host, Veg Tattoos.
I'm your co-host, Marco with a K.
So, breaking news. We're going to jump on this bandwagon just released about an hour ago on Sunday at 4 o'clock. Actually, 3 o'clock. Is...
What, Joe Biden's official resignation?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Well, from running. He's still going to be sitting in that damn office.
Of course, he's going to be still sitting in the office. They're going to try to remove him. They're going to probably try to put Kamala so she can perform for a little bit. But it's about fucking time. I mean, you know, I don't know what the excuse is going to be, but he dropped a letter Marco showed me, and I started looking into my social media accounts. And that letter's going rampant. Instead of him coming and saying it straight to the American people, he took the little cheap, easy way out because...
he pussied out.
Yeah, I mean...
Because he went from... What pisses me off is he went from so confident, like, you know, if Jesus himself would have to tell me fucking step out of this race, but guess what? It's not going to happen. And guess what happened?
And guess what happened? Yeah. Jesus and the devil said, Joe, you need to fucking go.
Everybody came out and fucking, even death.
Like, come on,
even death walked out. I was like, bro, my dude.
Yeah, right?
Everybody's telling you, get out. Get out.
Pushing the book, like, sign your name in the book.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
But yeah, so that's the official drop. Biden is not going to try to run against Trump.
Well, thank God.
Yeah, so now we're kind of like stuck between, I'm hearing rumors they're going to try to push Michelle Obama, just like they did Obama back in the day, a few months before.
Would they,
because, man, you know, they have a loyalty.
Her at all, like, pushing herself, though, like,
the only thing I see her pushing is when she puts her dick in fucking Obama. That's the only thing I see pushing.
That's what I was going to say.
And if I end up dead, I didn't commit suicide. The Obamas did it, all right? Just so you all know. But, yeah, so I'm hearing Hillary Clinton itching to get into that race.
Of course. Okay?
And, of course, you got Kamala. So it's between those three. Gavin Newsom ain't going to do it. That Whitmer from fucking Detroit, actually from Michigan, she's not going to do it. She's a staunch fucking Democrat.
Right.
So I really don't give a shit. I really just want this over with, what a comeback on Trump, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, like when we were listening to the whole RNC thing.
Yeah.
And his debates or whatever, or like his rally, sorry. I was like, it was the same stuff over again.
It was. I mean, because what it is we're watching. We're devoted to watch. So to us, it's just like a broken record. Yeah. And I will, and I will, and I will. It's just, all right, we got the whole fucking gist. We know what's going on. But his first speech at the RNC after being shot, it was good, Wasn't as good as I thought, He should have a little bit reiterated more about, I'm for the people, I'm for you. He did say, I don't want to be president to half the country. I want to be president to the whole country, which is a unifying message. Democrats ain't going to see it as an olive branch. They don't give a shit. They just want to do what they've been doing, And as we've talked on past shows, what we believe in, it's truth hurts, man. Democrats have been a shit show, slave owners all the way back. Don't get me wrong, Republicans own some slaves too, but they probably felt bad. So Democrats are like, stop fucking my pocketbook up. God damn, who's gonna cook my fried chicken? All right, scratch that racist remark. But yeah, so I don't know what.
Let me ask real quick. Why the fuck is everybody saying that Trump faked it?
Oh my God, yeah, bro.
Because,
this is
like,
so.
You're dancing around like the fact that like they're just saying like, or like, how do I say this? Like, a majority of the Dems are saying it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Why?
Because, he made that great comeback, got the fuck up and fight.
Okay, yeah.
Fight.
Don't get me wrong. I don't know why the fuck they had a photographer conveniently there.
Yeah.
And why they took so long to do all these things, like get him off the stage.
The photographers were all out there. If you've seen the guy,
I know, but like he was conveniently there.
But no,
like that's what everybody's saying.
Listen, he was there. The thing that's conveniently is that bitch that was behind Trump, which come to find out she's director in the FBI somewhere. Okay.
Wait, which bitch is this?
This is the bitch that she was holding that, Trump versus Biden sign or something about Joe must go or whatever. And she had a baseball hat on. So if you're looking at Trump like this, she was right on his left side. So on our right side of the screen. She was holding the sign, and right before the pops went off, she looked to the right. And as she looked to the right, she drops the sign. She gets her phone out, kind of crouches, and goes like this. She was ready to record the assassination, and she got it. And she just kept, bullets are going, and she's just like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, so, and to prove my point again, who's standing in Michigan on that side, right behind Trump again, is that same bitch, some director from the FBI. So I think, not to get into conspiracies, but I really do think this was an inside job.
Right.
I mean, there's no,
That's
look.
how it seems, but like, why is everybody saying that it's orchestrated by him?
Okay.
Who the fuck wants to get shot at?
Okay, the Dems have nothing else left, so they're saying to deflect off of them, to deflect what I just said, the conspiracy theory that it's them, which it just points in that direction. It's Dems, DOJ, CIA, fucking FBI, and the Secret Service with this fucking bitch Doherty Cheadle. Fucking cunt, man. I mean, dude, this DEI shit, we've been talking about it, and, look, it is what it is. It's reverse racism against, other now minority groups, which is, I don't know, are we a minority group yet? The white population?
Kind of.
We're on we're teeter-tottering. So, I mean, dude, there's too many questions that aren't answered. First, FBI takes over the investigation, fucking 24 hours after. Then, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. We didn't know the guy was there. Videos come out from people. They knew a whole
then
fucking...
next it was like, oh, we needed a few minutes to do something, when it was like fucking like
Dude,
5.
they knew hours before that he was there.
Yeah.
Not only did his parents call it in that he's fucking not been home and he's been talking fucking lunacy, not to mention he put on his fucking account, on his Discord account, that, what do you say? Watch what happens. Yeah, watch what happens on July 13th. I don't know what the word exactly he said, but it's just like he's going to be the spotlight. Like, he's going to shine that day. So
you mean become infamous or whatever?
Yeah, infamous, whatever. And then like they couldn't open his phone. This was the hysterical thing. They could open everybody from January 6th phone in 2 fucking hours. But when it came to this guy, oh, we can't get it open. We can't get it open. 24 hours later, a little bit of information comes out. He had 3 overseas encrypted accounts. That smells of Mossad.
This isn't fucking Jason Bourne, so.
But this smells of Mossad.
Yeah.
There's no way this little fucking retarded dweeb, okay, who, mind you, if now you look at all the evidence that's coming out, what was it with he was in what video again? And he was in some video, some commercial they did.
Commercial for BlackRock. That's what it was.
Yes, 100%. Commercial for BlackRock 2 years ago. Then he was at the Antifa riots in Portland.
Right.
And I think it was Portland. And he was there saying how he wants to fucking kill and slice the throats of every fucking conservative. And then they're saying, oh, but he was a staunch conservative. He voted Republican. Just because you fucking register to vote to throw people off. This guy was like, no joke, prepared. Came out with a rangefinder to like walk around, a golf rangefinder, to see if his shot was going to be good. Planted the fucking rifle ahead of time.
So wait, what was the story with that? Because they keep changing the fucking story like 30 times
well, now
over.
the story is
that
that
a ladder.
No,
got on the
now
roof
the
before.
now
the story is he planted the rifle before, but then that's more questions like how the fuck did he do it before? Why didn't they see it before?
Right.
You know
so they said there was a ladder there, but that it got taken down. Somebody took a picture of the ladder while it was up. But this guy was wandering around the crowd, like range finding. Then he was up there once before. Got into position. I guess he put his fucking rifle up there and whatever. Came back down. Did a drone of the area. And this is what cracks me the most up. You know, anybody that was in the military or did any sniper or... I mean, dude, you have to get the highest positions, and you got to take no access for anybody else. There was, and there's video of it now. I seen it on fucking X. There was somebody in black with a rifle on the water tower. So that had to be Secret Service. Then there was the two guys on the barn, but yet the next adjacent building had nobody, and this bitch Cheadle is saying it was a slope roof. So now, here's what I see. The barn they were on was this slope. So it was like this.
Right.
And then the roof
The
he was
actual
on
roof.
was sloped like this.
Yeah.
And then there was a sniper on the fucking top of the water tower, right on the peak in the middle. Yo, this does not make sense. The guy on the water tower could have fucking fell. Not that it was on a slope. It was round. There's no way. You had to, bolt yourself in there. So, look, the Secret Service, what I have in my head as an idea, I think the Secret Service was compromised, okay? Besides those bitches running around fucking can't holster their fucking weapon, standing around like, what the fuck? What do we do? What do we do? Change your tampon and get the fuck out of here, So between that and whatever, yeah, I told you that one blonde, she did her business. I fucking take my hat off for her. But everybody else was just, oh, dude, numbnuts, bro. It was the Three Stooges running around. Like fucking, it was just like, I don't know. It was just a madhouse. But tomorrow there's going to be a Senate hearing, or congressional hearing, actually. And this bitch,
Wait, what date?
Tomorrow, Monday.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just, for the viewers, because we always release like a week later, or like we release like later in the week.
Yeah, we release like around Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
it'll be when?
The 22nd of July will be the congressional hearing where they're going to start questioning her, and I think Mayorkas is going to be there and whatever, another fuck up. So I don't know how long this is going to go. I mean, the only way to really dig in deep is for Trump to become president and for Trump to do an official investigation. I'm not telling Trump how to do his business, but they're going to, my opinion, they're going to try to whack him again. It's just
they already covered it up by saying there's going to be more plots.
Of course, and then of course they said something and then they hushed it at the RNC in Michigan, or was it in Milwaukee? Was it Milwaukee? Milwaukee, my bad. In Milwaukee, there was a guy outside wandering around. First, there was one with a knife. The cops fucking obliterated that guy. They just said, "You got a knife? You got a knife?" They went up,
like
drop the knife, drop the knife, and he just heard like 18 shots. The guy's done. They didn't want to talk about that no more. Then this guy was walking around with an AK a block from the RNC. He got arrested. They said he was plotting to kill fucking Trump. That disappeared in the fucking news. That shit came up and disappeared. Then there was that, I posted it in the last show, there was another shooter that came up. They said he's Antifa. It looks like the guy that got shot on the roof. Looks nothing like the picture of this guy that they're saying it looks like. The actual money shot where he's dead, like this, he didn't have that weird cleft fucking operation that he, like it looked like he had in a big wide nose. It looked like this other guy that was, and I put the picture up. Right. So I really don't know. I mean, they're dropping a little bit of information and then retracting. So I don't know if they're covering their tracks, but getting back to what you were saying about how they're saying Trump did all of this shit, I've seen the most retarded shit in the last 2 days. MSNBC reporters saying Trump was put into office by the Russians. It was a plant. They're putting him in again to destroy our country.
Really?
Our economy was the best. Gas was cheap. Groceries were affordable. People were spending. People were working. More jobs.
People weren't surviving. They were living.
They were living. Yeah, they were living. So why the fuck? Okay. And then, look, if you got nothing else but to say that this motherfucker would put his trust in a bullet. One guy went as far, what's his name? Bill Maher went as far to say is, yeah, I think it was faked. I think, it doesn't look like blood. It looks like paint. Like he went down and did like this, or he had a little blood pack. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Stick to smoking weed and fucking black women. That's what I got to tell you. You're not funny no more, bro. You're a fucking schmuck, you know?
I don't know. It's just funny how everybody becomes an expert.
Everybody.
Nobody took a bullet in the ear before. Nobody's got shot in that before. But for some reason, they're a fucking expert now.
True.
So I don't get it.
I don't either, because I saw a picture somebody posted on X, and it was a picture of a cauliflower ear, and it says, "This is what an AR-15 5.56 round does to an ear when you shoot it." So I said to myself, let me see. That ear looks like he went through about 10 years of MMA. He got punched in the fucking ears.
Right.
And from my experience, I know that if you tear that area of the cartilage, it separates from each other, and it forms that cauliflower. They stitch it the first time, and you'll have not much deformity. The second time, you're reopening the same wound. Of course you're going to have. Now it's scar tissue. They can't remove that scar tissue. The more you keep getting punched in that ear, that's what ends up happening. You're taking a whiz with a bullet like that, unless it went straight through his fucking ear, and even then, they will stitch that fucking cartilage back in there. You'll have a scar, but it won't look like a cauliflower ear. So these experts, like you said, are coming out. I don't know who the fuck this guy was as an expert, but he said this, and I just was like, I had a comment like, shut the fuck up. Like dude, you just showed an MMA guy's ear, not a fucking guy who got shot by a sniper at whatever rounds with a, you know. So I don't know. Everybody's coming out as an expert, but yet all these ex-snipers in the military that are coming out pro-Trump, and they're saying, hey, look, that's not what you do as a sniper. They shouldn't have stood down like, you know, a minute and something. They should have took the shot. So they were given orders to stand down.
Right.
Until finally the shots popped, and that sniper had to do what he's paid to do, and he took the fucking motherfucker out one shot. So, you know, like I said, it's a shame somebody had to die at that rally, and another guy was wounded. You know, God be with their family, you know. I just, you know, all it is. And then, like, I read that BlackRock, the Bushes, the Cheneys, the Rothschilds, like, it just goes on that the day before this happened, they short-stocked Donald J. Trump stock. They short-stocked it, meaning they wanted to make a huge buyout the next day. It
was them that bought, like, all that, or, like, what?
Well, what they did is they short-stocked it. So what they did is they said, oh, it's doing really bad, and they showed all their investors how bad it's doing, and then they were all like, you think we should sell? Well, we're going to wait 24 hours, and if it goes even lower, we need to sell. So the plan was sell while it's dropping, get it cheap, and then the stock's going to go up again. They're going to inflate the stock price. So how ironic that BlackRock had a foot in that. Now they're saying, they're trying to cover everything up and saying, no, it's not like that, but it's all over. Anybody that has access to stocks and knows who's buying and what, who owns, it's what's going on, you know? And also, what cracks me up is you said the kid was in the BlackRock commercial.
Right.
And the AGR building was
co-owned by BlackRock, right?
Holy fuck, bro.
Which that also I didn't understand, because nobody's putting that connection together. Like, regardless, you can't just say by association. Like, that's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
At all.
I mean, look, it is what it is. There's so many fucking, you know, they're leaving this to be a conspiracy now. This is going to be another, JFK fucking incident where we're not really going to find out for another 40, 45, 50 years what the fuck really happened. So, I mean, it is what it is. I just don't get, you know, why is it taking so slow to link everything together? They're saying with those 3 accounts that this kid had that there's some Soros influence into this. Mark my words, if that doesn't come out in another week, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, this kid was trained. This, I mean, like,
they'll say it like last second. Who was he trained by then? Oh, the story's changed. Actually, he trained himself by watching all the John Wick movies. You know what I mean?
Like, dude, what about fucking not Jason Bourne? Is it Jason Bourne?
Which one?
No, Reacher. The Reacher fucking
Reacher?
with Tom Cruise, the movies. Dude, in one, he goes out to a fucking range and he starts asking questions, and all of a sudden he gets answers. And, you know, it's a sniper. It's this guy. He used to come in. Can I see your fucking video cassette? Looks at the security cam footage. You know, I know this is what's going to end up happening, but they're going to just prolong this and prolong it. And listen, they're going to try to cover everybody's tracks. But, like Trump said, God is with him. And I believe some people can get away with murder, and then later on it comes back to them. But with Trump, it seems like he's been blackballed. He's been fucking arrested. He's been fucking nothing that they did to him and threw at him has stopped him. Trump had a guardian angel that day behind him that just fucking moved his head and said, be a little cocky, fucking go like this, and he just, and yeah, so, and just whizzed by him. How anybody can say that he did that to himself
on purpose.
Because that's the only way. It was a setup. It was too perfect. How's a 78-year-old guy fall the fuck down to his knees, get the fuck up, and know to put his fist in the air? It was a setup. They did it on purpose. No, bro. It just shows you the resilience of Donald J. Trump.
God forbid somebody reacts.
Yeah. Dude, that's what somebody in Queens does, bro.
Yeah.
You get knocked down, you get the fuck up. You don't keep falling down the stairs like Joe Biden, and not going down, falling up a flight of stairs. That is just unique. Right. Just unique. So let's break this up a little bit. And you said you wanted to talk about The Boys.
The Boys? Oh, yeah. Finally fucking season ended.
Season finale.
I did not think it was going to go the way
Me neither.
But I'm not going to spoil it because we got Scott watching.
I will.
We got Scott. No. We got Scott watching, bro. We started.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
And if you all want to know who Scott is a guy that we trained with in the gym, and now he's personally training with us. He wants to get some routines down and put on some mass and whatnot. So, I kind of took him under my wing, and me and Marco are also, Marco as well, and Marco showing him a few things. And I'm not going to put up a picture of Scott because, that's his privacy, but I will tell you he looks like the Dos Equis guy.
Which Dos Equis guy?
The Dos Equis guy. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Oh.
He looks like him, but heavily tatted. He's got that swag about him. He's got that, salt and pepper, beard and shit. So he looks like the Dos Equis guy, all heavily tattooed. And when I mean tattooed, sleeved. I think he's got on his hands some tats, on his fingers. He's got his legs done. He just got a new a flower done on his legs and commemorate his mom. Dos Equis. That's all I can say. Look up the Dos Equis guy and just when he goes, stay thirsty, my friends. Okay. But he don't have that accent.
What a great shout out, bro.
Yeah, for real. So I think Scott will be cracking up when he hears this part of the show. Be like, oh shit, Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay frossing. So that's Scott. So we're not gonna ruin it for Scott or anybody else. I just like to be a dick.
I'm just gonna say it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was wild.
Yeah,
it was a fucked up trailer.
It was. I'm 100% happy about Frenchie.
Yeah.
So we could give you a little
tidbits,
a little tidbit.
Yeah,
so Frenchie.
I'm just sad the way how the fuck he's gonna recover after what happened. But
Yeah. I mean,
may have to cut that out. But
they left it really good. You're wanting season 5 now. Yeah. So I'm just pissed. I started cursing at the TV. I was just like, motherfuckers, I gotta wait another fucking year jerking off waiting for this shit. Like please, bro. But it's worth it,
Yeah. Still 20 times better than the comic.
Yeah.
You should look up the comic.
Yeah. So, Frenchie went gay for a couple of shows.
Yeah.
Or he went bi, I'm guessing. Can't say gay straight.
No, he
full blown.
Yeah, he is bi.
So, and him and Kamiko finally,
So we're just spoiling it now.
No, just finally had their first kiss. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, yeah. Well, that basically means they finally got together or whatever.
I'm guessing because they have to.
Yeah.
They have to now,
Yeah.
engage and prolong it. But what was the thing you said that he went from croissants?
He went from. I said so when I was shit talking before we actually started
the
show. I said he moved on from baguettes to croissants, but this guy over here with his clever fucking wordplay.
I said he went from croissants to fortune cookies. Open up fortune, see what I say.
It's just a bunch of hand signals on this paper.
Isn't she Japanese? Is she Japanese?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, if she's Japanese, then it's like open fortune cookie. But yeah, it was a dope season finale.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wait. I want to drop you guys. I don't know if you guys are Tulsa King fans.
When is that coming out?
I didn't get a date on it, but they already are shooting it. I think they're on their last episode. So I'm guessing we're going to get another 8 in season 2.
Okay.
And it looks just as good as season 1, but this the trailer that I seen, it was a short little trailer, and it was showing you Sylvester Stallone, and he was the king of Tulsa, actually, like Tulsa King. He was the king, and he kept making references to saying, "You can't get rid of me now. Tulsa's mine." You know, just like people are trying to get rid of him. He's just like, "You ain't getting rid of me. Tulsa's mine. I own Tulsa."
Right.
You know, you're gonna have to kill me for it. You know, so just seeing that, I'm just like, it's gonna be an interesting 8 shows. You know, it's gonna be quick, but it's gonna be interesting. You know, it's gonna have a Sly's little, sly humor. Fucking pun for himself.
You know what else is gonna be interesting though? The Last of Us season 2. They guarantee that they're filming it. Like they confirm that they've been filming it. I don't have a date. Yeah, I don't have a date for you, but
that's awesome.
I know you haven't played the second game.
No,
you haven't watched it at all. So you're in for I'm
in for a treat.
Yeah, you're in for a really shitty fucking treat. Just covered in diarrhea. What
are showing everybody our cups?
I don't think I got that picked up. But
I think she picked it up.
Maybe
she
not.
Did. That's what I think. But
yeah, you're in for a shitty ride.
I'm gonna say there was a cyber attack.
What was the? Was it cloud strife or something?
Yeah, it was all.
I don't know.
Fucked up all the airlines, and there was blackouts up north and in the Midwest somewhere in certain areas. I smell not that it's just a cyber attack. I smell it's an overseas cyber attack, and I'm thinking China and Russia in cahoots.
Yeah, possibly
with North Korea. Just to show, we could hit you when we want. We could disrupt your daily life. So I'm glad that the dominoes have fallen and Biden's leaving office. But what scares me is that as Biden's leaving office, he's going to leave a trail of shit stacked so high.
He already left the snail trail of shit. He's fucking sitting in that office right now.
Yeah, because of him. His diaper's leaking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they haven't changed it, bro. Dude, Trump's going to get in there and be like, yo, we got to clean this shit up.
Be like, what the fuck is this?
What is that smell?
Okay, Trump, I got to go boom. I don't know. Look, I know it's going to get worse as he leaves office. He's going to do a couple of more executive orders just to fucking put speed bumps in, Trump's fucking, presidency. And I know he's going to fucking pardon his kid. And I hope that they fucking, take him to court to prove his mental aptitude, that he's not all fucking, he doesn't have his facilities with him in his fucking
it's pretty
head.
obvious at this fucking point.
It's obvious to us, but the Dems are just fighting hard going, he could still be the fucking commander-in-chief. He can't fucking shit normal.
Evidently not. They pushed him out of the race. They wanted him to not go, so.
And then when, what, it cracks me up, if anybody's ever watched Ozzy Osbourne on TV, Ozzy Osbourne, when he walks, he's got Parkinson's. And when he walks, his hands are like this. So when he's singing, he's got his hands on. He's just like, generals gathered in them. And he's doing this. Yeah. Fucking Biden does the same shit when he walks away from the camera. He's like, okay. And he starts it's just, and
why does he shift around like
I don't fucking know, bro. Whatever, man. I'm just glad he's fucking not going to run. I just can't stand seeing him anymore. It's just, it's a smack in our face because the whole world is looking at this. I mean,
the only good thing that we got from this fucking dick was like the funny fucking clips of him walking around doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have you seen the one in Denny's? I think I talked about this like 2 shows ago or 1 show ago.
No.
They went to go visit a Denny's.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
I don't know who else, but like
I think Jill was with him.
Yeah, but like somebody's recording and like he goes to walk in, but like he just sees the camera, so he does like that little shit squat that he does when he's actually shitting himself. He's like looking at the camera like, you know what I mean?
He's just.
And then he shakes the dude's hand like, ah.
He's just, look.
And then he fucking forgot about him like 2 seconds later.
They always say, you come into this life, when you come in, you come as a baby. You got to learn how to walk. You shit yourself. You're growing teeth and everything. As you get older, it goes in reverse. So it's like seeing a fucking old baby. It's just, it's sad, but I don't want to talk about this no more. I'm done with this fucking political shit. I mean, it's in the news. It's all that is, but. So getting back with this cyber thing, I think it's what I said it is, that it's.
You think it's an attack?
It's an attack just to show like, hey, we could fuck with your shit, And I don't know if it's gonna make a wake up call, but I hope it does. But people are still stranded with all this, stuck in cities because the flights have to be rerouted. The computer systems need to be reset, and then they're doing it. It's taking a long time. It's going to take a few more days to get back on the ball.
Yeah.
But
I didn't read much on that. Like, I didn't have time to, like,
read
look
a
it
little
up.
bit
Yeah,
about
but,
it.
like, no, like, with, like, how, I have somebody in government or whatever currently.
yes.
And how, he said it was kind of a little accidental. You know what I mean? But it's, like, at the same time, it's, like, with what you have at stake, I don't know if it's accidental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From what I've seen, but, like, the thing is, you can, when it comes to things like this, you can create, like, an attack.
Right.
On accident. You can create a vulnerability on accident.
Sure.
So it could have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have had some North Korean fucking threat actors just slip in
Sure.
something while, oh, hey,
Yeah.
guess what? They accidentally fucked up.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to look at this shit. So
True.
that's what it seems like. It could have really been an accident.
Could be.
But they could have also took this as an advantage. So I honestly don't know. I haven't really heard a lot coming from CloudStrife after.
But I tell you what, it's a pretty big fucking accident.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big.
They always cover it up too, like
Yeah.
as it is an accident or they had an outage or whatever. And
I thought it was a Windows update. Is what I thought it was. Like they went to go update and the fucking update didn't take. You know.
Yeah, let's just hope nobody got hit with fucking ransomware everywhere. So
Yeah, I hope not.
That's still happening. I don't.
Well, I'm
I don't
still
get
not
how-
opening up my emails that have little attachments on them and go fuck yourself. Hey, you won this at Home Depot. Nah, bullshit. Home Depot don't give me shit.
Yeah.
But getting back to that Delta thing. So, I mean, I don't know if you know about a couple weeks back, some Delta flight attendants. I mean, they were wearing pins. They all wear pins on their vests, you know, on their shirt, whatever.
Are they in the fucking Boy Scouts or what?
I don't fucking know. They just, you know how it is. It's like, you know, I think Home Depot started this trend where they start putting pins for everything they pass. Hey, I passed fucking the stud department. I'm good. I'm good at drywall. I got my
Are
little.
you serious?
I got my little fucking.
Hey, I helped lead a guy to fucking the garden section or some shit.
Yeah, for real. I got my green thumb badge, and then I'm gonna get the whips, chains, and fucking ropes, and the other the sadomasochistic badge. You know, like I don't know, but so I think they started that trend, and everybody's doing like you know to show their fucking allegiance and whatever, and what their thoughts are. So this guy had a Free Palestine pin, and somebody got. I think it was a Jewish person, got fucking so offended and said, "Yo, I'm disgusted by that
I can't
pin."
blame him. I wouldn't want to see that.
Me
from
neither.
going to fucking America, like
So
you know.
yeah, so he made us think about it, and this guy was told to take his pin out. Of course, he went and like tried to complain and whatever, and Delta kind of told him, "You don't like it? Too fucking bad." Now they made it that every flight attendant, not just this one little idiot, which mind you, he was gay and black, and he was just like, "I can wear my Free Palestine anytime I want. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me. Get out my face. Get out my face." You know how they act. And I mean the black gay guys. That's how they act. And even white gay guys act like that. They're just flamboyant. But
You just mean more gay people.
yeah, it's just more yeah.
Well, specifically flamboyant gays. No problems
Yeah.
there. Just
San Francisco. It's just so many S's. It's like steam escaping. But yeah, so anyway, they're not allowed to wear any type of pins except the American flag.
Good.
And fucking X blew up. Like
Why?
flight attendants like crazy going, "They're taking away my rights to free speech," and like
Guess what? You're posting about it.
yeah.
You're still able to talk about
And
it.
they're in uniform in Delta talking.
Yeah.
They should be fired immediately. It's
fuck?
about, look, I'm tired of this woke shit, and that everybody has rights, 100%. But you to stick your fucking shit in my face, it's enough. I'm done with this fucking pride. I pray Trump comes in, removes Pride Month. Get him a day, Pride Day. That's all you need. I mean, Candace Owens said it best. We got Black History Month, and now we have a Gay Pride Month. Where the fuck were these gays put in chains, whipped, held as slaves? Like Black History you deserve a month because there's a holiday here or there, but that whole month. Okay, so now gays have a month. Are we straight people going to get a fucking month? Straight fucking whatever the hell it is? I don't know. Like, what would be a good month if we have a straight month?
I don't fucking know.
Straight December. No. I don't know why December was in so much colors, and it's just like so glitzy. It's gay-sember, But whatever. They want a June They got jammed with June. All right. Anyway, so now they can't wear these fucking pins at all. They're coming to the internet fucking crying and all of that shit. And
I don't know what they're complaining.
you know what? Look, like I said, we need to stand up for this shit. Like Dylan Mulvaney with his fucking promoting fucking, Bud Light. That backfired. Motherfucker.
You already know the mic volume's fucked up too. So
Yeah. I know. So it backfired, and Bud Light lost so much fucking money. It went rampant. They're still losing money, and now they went back to the old Clydesdale commercials and showing cowboys and making barbecues and what.
It's already too late.
It's too fucking late. Nobody's gonna drink your fucking gay piss water.
Right.
So leave it to all the gay people and just promote them and be like, yes, make pride cans. Could you imagine that? A fucking gay pride can beer like Bud Light with a fucking huge rainbow going around
seems like
it.
something you see in The Boys. Actually.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, don't you remember that one episode where it was like the entire this festival or whatever the fuck was just gay?
Yeah.
There was so much rainbow. I actually started going colorblind.
Yeah,
because of that one fucking episode. Even how gray the fucking show is.
Yeah.
There was so much fucking rainbow in there, and that's honestly like a fucking normal pride rally.
And not for nothing, but you do know that there was this one gay guy that was a writer, and he was going, I have an idea. Let's make it. It's fabulous. Just hear me out.
They're gonna have to bring somebody like that to fucking.
Okay, Torrance, we'll hear you out. It's Torrance.
It's in downtown San Francisco. Okay.
It's just, dude, man.
It's gonna be a great episode.
That's just fucking much, bro.
Yeah.
But we were in the gym the other day with Scott. We were just sitting there like about to work out, and we make small talk all the time. So I'm gonna do a show on manscaping because Scott kind of like helped us out with some jokes because I guess the way
can you give some context here?
I will. I'm trying to explain. So our camaraderie kind of like Marco says something, I say something, Scott says something, and it's very humorous. And we got another guy in the gym, Rob. Oh my God, when he comes into that mix, it's just, dude, we like start bouncing off each other, and it's like so much good fucking material. So I was talking. I said something, and I said, fuck, man. It's like as you get older, you can't just get away with manscaping once like whatever, a week or every 10 days. You need to start.
I promise this is not a product placement at all.
No, it's not.
It's not an advertisement. This is just a pure joke.
It's just anyways, guys.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, I'm sure half the audience, if not more, they don't have fucking the Sherwood Forest down there. Because honestly, if they got Sherwood Forest down there, ain't no girl want to suck Robin Wood, okay? So, but yeah, we were talking, and I said, yeah, I got to manscape now every fucking 2 days. It's like I got a 5 o'clock shadow on my balls. Marco starts cracking up. He's like, I never heard 5 o'clock shadow on your balls before. And then Scott has to throw in, so what, you got kiwi nuts? And so it was funny, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, it was more funny because the whole gym fucking heard you, so it's like now everybody knows you got a 5 o'clock shadow
on my nuts.
Yeah, down there.
Even the gay guys that are working, I go, 5 o'clock. I like a little roughness on my face, But yeah, look. So we're gonna do a show on manscaping, and we're gonna hit that. We're gonna tackle that problem head on. So I'm sure that, like I said, nobody out there has a fucking forest down there. That shit is like so 80s. I can't even watch a porn from the 80s when I see all that.
People
bush,
really still do all that bush shit today?
I don't.
There's no way.
Well,
it's
listen,
impossible.
I'm not out there fucking around to find out. I'm engaged. I'm done.
Right.
So I don't know, but I'm starting to see this hairy comeback, like in porn, like because porn has every fetish you could imagine. Like if you like picking your nose and fucking, they have a fetish for that, and they have it. I don't know what it's called. Nose picking, fucking. I don't know.
I think it's called the booger monster or some shit.
Yeah.
I
called the booger fooger. And that goes like, there's all kinds of sayings for these things too. Like, I don't know if you all know what a blumpkin is.
What's a blumpkin?
It's getting a blowjob while you're shitting on the toilet. There's an actual fetish.
I thought that was a San Diego thank you.
Oh,
wasn't it called that?
I don't fucking know. Maybe if it's gay.
I
San Francisco, I don't fucking know. I mean, look, I knew growing up, there was a couple of sayings like Dirty Sanchez and shit like that. But now it's like there's sayings for everything, and there's fucking
yeah, I don't know,
slang
man.
for
There's,
everything, and
when I look up on that site, there's like 300 tags, but half of them are for the same thing.
right,
So it's like I don't know where the fuck to look.
right,
I don't for real. Like when I'm looking it up, it's like I just want to look up some simple shit.
yeah,
Some vanilla
yeah,
stuff.
some vanilla stuff, yeah,
Not this 300 fucking shit that you have clockwise rim job, counterclockwise rim job.
yeah.
Then you have you don't have rusty trombone,
But listen,
but you got like some rim job like with chandelier type shit, which that has nothing to do with it. But guess what? That apparently means that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Like
Not trying to get too vulgar here, but it's
I
like
remember looking up and like seeing it said something like enema, then it said this, then it just went straight scat, and I'm like, I heard scat. The first thing I thought about, I'm the scat man. That's what I
you
thought.
actually looked it up.
Dude, no, I didn't.
Okay.
But because in the little description picture was this girl like crouched over this guy's face with a turd on his face.
Mm.
So I just looked at I was like singing Scatman fucking thing, laughing, making jokes to myself, and then I saw the turd and said, "Ooh, who would like that?"
Yeah.
Sly Stallone. That was a rumor circulating back in the day that he used to like pay women to. If you listen to the Sly, this is what I'm telling you. What I heard. I don't want to believe it, but that you would lay underneath the glass table and have a girl shit on the glass table, and you'd be like, "Oh, shit on my face, Adrian, drop a fucking clam." It's like, I don't fucking know.
How do people like that shit, bro? I don't understand.
Listen, everybody has their kink. All right,
That's not a kink. I'm sorry, bro. That's yesterday's leftovers.
I think as a kid, something happened to them.
Yeah, but what the fuck happens to you that you go for shit?
I don't know. Maybe like your older brother came and fucking took a dump on your face. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Look, I really don't. I really don't, nor do I fucking care. Everybody's got their own kink. And just a little bit of advice to everybody out there. You have a kink, keep it a little under control. Why? Because your kink can turn into a huge fucking problem. Once you indulge that first step, okay, watching it is one. You start actually acting it out. That's a little different. And then you just keep, like a drug, you keep wanting more. So, you know the deal. Like when you're looking for that one fucking porn you just want to nut to, but you keep looking and looking and looking and you don't find it and you finally settle for whatever. Tried and true. What's in my fucking favorites? You go right into the favorites and go, there you go. Nut on her face. So people, you start getting into that fantasy shit and you start living it. Before you know, you have a little situation there. If you're married, if you have a woman, whatever, and then you start yearning for more, and that's how Eddie Murphy got caught picking up a transvestite in Hollywood, California. Yeah, I mean, listen, I told you the story about growing up. I had a friend of mine, this guy Joe. His dad was a desk sergeant in Manhattan. And he would come home and say, hey, that guy that you watch on Saturday Night Live? Yeah, we've picked him up a few times. So we were like 13, 12, 13. He's telling us this, and we didn't know what a fucking tranny was back then. It was like, they were calling them transvestites because it was just dudes dressed up as women. None of them really had boobs. Right. So he would go in the meatpacking district and pick up these bitches in his Porsche, and then he'd, get pulled over by the cops and whatever. That was the rumor that I knew back then, okay? And then he gets arrested for picking up a tranny on Hollywood Boulevard in fucking Cali. And he says, I was giving her a lift. I didn't know she was a man.
Yeah, right. Nobody
said it. They just asked him, what are you doing here? And he says, I was giving her a lift. I didn't know she was a man. He obviously knew she was a man. Eddie, you can smell it. You can smell it, Eddie. So, look, it is what it is. Like I said, it'll get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Look at the example of Eddie Murphy. Don't be a dick. Don't drink and drive. I don't know. It is what it is. So, Marco graduated Thursday from Pinellas Technical College. He got his diploma.
Well, I got a note saying that they're gonna give me my diploma.
Right, he's got to go back and finish a few
with
hours.
how technical colleges, the hours, you need to do the hours.
Right.
When you get done the hours, that's when they mail it to you. But
So Marco graduated. We went to his graduation. And you know the whole hoopla, how that goes. This guy came out. That one's talking.
Yeah, you got like 7 keynote speakers, and then it's like you just want to go home already, but whatever. So thank God I was in a class that starts with A, so it's like I could finally like just. I was in the second row, which
was crazy.
Yeah, it had me scared, but it was like, bro, what, like.
But yeah, so Marco, you know, his teacher comes out. His teacher gave what a crazy intro.
5-star. I thought I was in a WWE match. I was about to rip the damn gown off and be like, "Let's go." Yeah. But like it was.
He introduced the first dude, and he was like, I think the guy's name was Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun.
And he was just like, he goes, he's got the what do you say? He's got the hackers shaking in their pants.
Shaking in their boots or something?
Shaking in their pants or whatever.
He said something like
and he said, Deshaun, and, you know, he was just doing it like WWE, like Marco said. And then Marco comes out, and he goes, I got to prepare for this, because I don't know how he did it, but he did it like so, like on cue. He just goes, from the
347 to the 813, that's New York to Florida. In case you didn't know,
that's New York to Tampa. You know,
he said, right?
Yeah, he said Rajkovic. He said Rajkovic. He said
it correct. I had to stop on stage to look at him and be like, yo, like I gave him the Tobey Maguire point, like where I'm like, bang. I'm like, thank you, bro.
It was really cool. Yeah. The audience went nuts, and he really made it like you can't go back from this. You need to just.
He set the bar.
He set that bar exactly what Marco said.
We had some other people come up and like
They tried.
Didn't you see that nervous dude from St. Pete campus?
Uh-huh.
And like he was just sitting there like I don't know, like he stood up, but like his hand was shaking the whole time. He's like, so without further ado, like he's literally jacking himself off at that point.
Yeah, look, it is what it is. It's speaking is, you know, public speaking is not for everybody.
Yeah, but
I'm not,
it, bro.
Yeah, well, no.
How many graduations do you do like when you're a teacher? Because guess what? It's when you're in college, you gotta. It keeps going.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is. Look, it is what it is. You either have a gift, you learn. You know, I used to when I did my first interview on YouTube. It was very weird because I'm used to doing telephone, you know, interviews. So hearing my voice for the first time was cringy as fuck.
Right.
And then I got used to it, and I felt comfortable because I would listen and see where I made mistakes, backtrack, fix that mistake, try to you know, fix it any which way I could, and insert joke here, do this better, don't drag this, don't. So I did 9-10 interviews, and then I did my first video interview. It was watching it. I was just like, no, we need to redo this. I don't like it, you know. And I redid it. Now it's
you can't redo a graduation, so
no, you can't. But what I'm trying to just say is like, if you practice, you get good at it. Like in the beginning, it was hard for you to get used to having a mic in front of your face, you know, and having the camera.
I don't fucking stream or anything, so it's like even if I was gonna stream, I don't know what I stream.
Well, look, we're ignoring the camera. I play into the camera sometimes. And I'm always grabbing the mic. I'm always trying to get my voice, you know, as close as possible. So I'm learning. But, you know, if I was ever able to do that, because I'm not really a good public speaker, you know, I tell stories great.
So if you're ever going to do that, go for Toastmaster certification.
Okay.
Which that's what my
teacher did.
That's what my teacher has. Yeah.
And what did you say he was? He was a introvert?
Yeah, he says he's an introvert. If you're watching the show right now, I know damn well you're lying. You are not an introvert. Every time we go to lunch or something, you are talking to everybody, which bro, I'm sorry.
That's him coming out of his shell. That's part of the
he has no
game
show,
you got to
like,
play.
Yeah, but like, bro, he's like up everybody.
Look, I met him for the first
over everybody.
I met him for the first time. I've heard from Marco stories, and when I first met him, I was sitting there. He's reading me, and I'm reading him. Now, you know
one
me,
of the many people to do that.
And you know me, I can read people because I used to like fucking put a little money in the street, and I had to like, you know, kind of like loan sharking, but I wasn't really a loan shark. You know, feds if you're listening, you know. But you know what I'm trying to say. So I have to read people. He's reading me, I'm reading him, and I go, he's gonna come in, and as I said, he's gonna come in. He goes, hey, is this your family? You know, and it was just so cool because he tries to break the ice. That's probably why he was introverted when he was younger, but as he started, you know, getting older,
he's just got the gift of the gab now. You know what I mean? Like he's no longer an introvert.
He does.
You know what I mean? Like
he
goes up to everybody though. Like you should see him in school, regardless. Like he's literally like we're on the line. Can you hold my spot for a second? everybody on the line. He's just like, yo, hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like everybody. Like
that's good, bro. He's got a really good persona.
Yeah, he's an incredible dude.
And he's a great teacher because when he took over from that other Spanish guy that you had, which was teaching you nothing except, hey, read chapters, this and that, go fucking home. That's it. Like this guy at least hands on, likes to break the ice with you. You know,
this guy is like 200 times better. You know what I mean? I couldn't ask for anybody. Like I consider this guy a tech mentor for me.
You want to shout his name out?
Yeah, Professor John Adams.
There you go.
Shout
out.
You were more than incredible, dude. You're just gonna put sound effects now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Why not? Give him a little.
Yeah, a little applause.
There you go. Nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So after Marco, they had row and row and row. You know, just rows coming out. I don't know who
they got from these fucking schools, but like people were screaming bloody murder.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody was getting raped all the way in the back to the left of the the venue. It was just like
it was just as soon as I sit back down, they're screaming, and I'm thinking like, great, here we go. We got another Trump situation. Somebody almost got shot.
Look,
what
don't
happened?
get me wrong. I understand they're happy for their kid, and and it is a big stepping stone in their life.
We all have we can't afford hearing aids after. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck,
dude? There must have been like 30 or I'm gonna say 50 rows, and if Marco was in the second row and we were in the 11th, 12th row. Holy fuck, going all the way back to 50. They were screaming from there, and it was like the auditorium. It just fucking echoed all the way to the front. It was a little much. I'm not going to single out a group. So it is what it is. I mean, and the flowers and the balloons and all that. It's great to, prop your kids up and whatever. And it was just funny because there was 2 old people in the graduating class. 2 old people. One, I think she was a nurse. I think she was she went to get her barber license or whatever, and cosmetology, and she came out barely walking with flip flops on, and she was just like, I guess late in life she's doing it, which just means she was illegally cutting hair before that. Now she just got a license. So, and then there was a other dude. I don't know if he was refrigeration or mechanic or something. That guy must have been 58, 60, and it just goes to show you could be 18 or 68. Yeah. So God bless them. But yeah, the bloody murder was it was a little fucking much, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
It was okay. I recovered.
Yeah. But so
it was funny.
Now we're gonna find out what Marco's gonna do with his life. Is he gonna go get a fucking job, or is he gonna like finish a little bit more school?
I'm fucking applying, so if they would
I don't mean that. I mean like
well, no, I'm already looking, but if anybody's got any suggestions, maybe I'm gonna go to SPC, but I'm not gonna take those general education classes because I do not need to learn calculus. I do not need to.
Fuck that.
I do not need to know like how much fucking hair MLK had on his left nut back in whatever fucking year that he was chilling.
Nuts.
You know what I mean? So I don't need to take all those social studies and shit. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I don't need to know all that.
Like in the words of Paul Wall, I got the internet going nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Just if anybody's got a suggestion. If I should just
drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments because I could do CLEP or whatever if I really want to. Take some tests.
That sounds like a fucking disease of the fucking scrotum.
It's not the clap. It's not the clap. It's CLEP. It's okay.
That could be like the new version of clap. The CLEP.
Maybe it's a mix of gonorrhea. I don't know.
There you go, man. No cap.
Stop, bro.
I'm gonna just keep doing that until Marco gets annoyed as shit.
I already am.
So, all right. I think we should wrap this up because I see this in the background. So
that was her at dinner, like just going like, "Excuse me, miss,
where's my
creamy horseradish sauce?"
You know what it is? I gotta say it to explain to the people what that is. We go to Outback. I always get the prime rib. Marco gets the prime rib.
She always gets Longhorn.
No, it's Outback.
Outback. Okay.
Yeah, because Longhorn stopped carrying the fucking ribeye. The ribeye. Prime rib. We get the prime rib. She gets the ribeye. So she wanted to try my horseradish sauce. So she tried it, and she goes, I like this. I'm going to get this from now on. So when I say, can I get creamy horseradish sauce? She turns around and goes, yeah, bring us 2 each, 6. Just because what ends up happening is I get halfway through my steak, and it's gone. I need more. I got to ask for more. So she's ahead of the game. She usually doesn't use that, second one for herself. Because she never finishes her steak. She always like, I'm so full. And she always brings it home and like leaves it for my mom or for the dogs or whatever. Yeah. So, but that's the little thing behind it. So now, if
Not to mention that she like straight up walked behind the employee area just to get like the potato thing.
Yeah.
Right? Was it the little baked potato?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss. Our potatoes aren't loaded or whatever. It was like you are in a restricted area.
The guy comes out from the back. Oh, it's loaded now. You know. But yeah, here you go. It's loaded. You know, like you got to be careful when you keep fucking harassing the wait staff. But yeah. But I don't know. I got to do a lot of. Okay.
We were bouncing around a lot.
Yeah, I'm bouncing around a little way too much. But so we're gonna end this show.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
So do us a big kindness. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you don't miss us.
Drop some comments down below.
And like the damn video.
I would appreciate that if you could like the video.
Yeah,
and until next time,
peace out.